Specials. Here today will be discuss about the Entner-Doudoroff pathway. Entner-Doudoroff pathway. If you discuss about Entner-Doudoroff pathway is an alternative pyruvate synthetic pathway. You know that the glycolysis is also a pyruvate synthetic pathway. If you differentiate between glycolysis and Entner-Doudoroff pathway, you can differentiate on the basis of two basic things. First thing is here we discuss about Entner-Doudoroff pathway. Entner-Doudoroff pathway. So, if you differentiate between glycolysis, also called Embden-Doudoroff pathway, and Entner-Doudoroff pathway, differentiate between these two pathways. So, you can differentiate on the two basic things. First thing is that the Entner-Doudoroff pathway occurs only in prokaryote organisms and mostly in आप कह सकते हैं mostly in gram negative prokaryotes, mostly, not only. So first thing is that the glycolysis occurs in all type of cells, cytosol of all type of cells, but Entner-Doudoroff pathway occurs only in prokaryotic organisms. Here the second thing is that the glycolysis is long pathway. A sequential 11 steps reaction occurs in glycolytic pathway, where the 2 mole of pyruvate synthesized from the 1 mole of glucose. But in case of Entner-Doudoroff pathway, this pathway is only a 3 to 5 called 3 to 5 steps reactions, in which 1 mole of glucose formed 2 mole of pyruvate molecules. If you see on the basis of energetic view, in glycolytic pathway, 2 ATP and 2 NADPH will be synthesized with 2 mole of pyruvate. But in case of Entner-Doudoroff pathway, 1 ATP, 1 NADPH and 1 NADH will be synthesized with the 2 mole of pyruvate from the 1 mole of glucose. So, if you discuss about this pathway, first of all, a glucose molecule converted into the glucose 6-phosphate. Here we discuss about, this is a glucose molecule that converted into the glucose 6-phosphate by using 1 ATP molecule, and glucose 6 molecule oxidized into the 6-phosphogluconate, glucose 6-phosphate, which oxidized into the glucose 6-phosphogluconate with the help of catalyzed by the reaction NADP dehydrogenase. Here the 1 NADP form 1 NADPH molecule. Here the NADP dehydrogenase will be catalyze these reactions. So the next reaction is the 6-phosphogluconate converted into the 2-keto 3-deoxy 6-phosphogluconate. 2-keto 3-deoxy 6-phosphogluconate is also called KDPG आपने so here we have a detailed name is the 2-keto 3-deoxy. Here the oxygen molecule will be gone, so the 2-keto 3-deoxy, the 1 molecule of H2O will get liberated. So the here the oxygen molecule will lost in the form of H2O molecule. So the finally form the KDPG molecule, and the KDPG molecule finally broken into the 2 molecule. First one pyruvate molecule and the second glyceraldehyde molecule, 3-phosphoglycerate molecule actually. So in presence of KDPG aldolase, in presence of it can break into the reaction catalyzed by KDPG aldolase and formation of pyruvate, 1 molecule of pyruvate and second molecule of 3-phosphoglycerate, and this molecule 3-phosphoglycerate molecule following as the glycolytic pathway, and finally this forms a 1 molecule of pyruvate, and in this reaction 2 molecule of ATP and 1 molecule of NADH get synthesized with pyruvate molecule. So finally, if you see, finally the 1 mole of glucose converted into the 2 mole of pyruvate with the synthesis of 1 NADPH, 1 NADH and 1 ATP molecule. You can see that 1 ATP utilized here that convert glucose molecule into the glucose 6-phosphate molecule, and here the 2 ATP get generated. So the final end of ATP in this reaction is 1 ATP. So if you see that on the basis of energetic view, the reaction form 1 NADH, 1 NADPH and 1 ATP molecule, and in the glycolytic pathway 2 ATP molecule and 2 NADPH molecule get synthesized. So this is the broad sense of Entner-Doudoroff pathway. The name its pathway get named on the basis of their scientists that discovered it about first Michael Doudoroff, and second scientist name is Entner. So on the basis of this name of scientist, pathway names derived from this names Entner-Doudoroff pathway. So finally you can see that this pathway occurs only in prokaryotes, and this pathway is the alternative pathway that synthesized 2 mole of pyruvate from 1 mole of glucose. I think you enjoy this video. If you enjoy this video, get subscribe my video channels, Netcracker video channels, and wait for my next video.